a little bit. Just listen to the music if you want. If you're waiting, don't just wait in the chat room not hearing shit. Hop on Twitch for a little bit. Like, just listen to some music, right? Regardless, we were playing a few songs by a few individuals, but I played a song right before I started the stream on the other platforms, which is Drake Rescue Me. And this is a new song that Drake kind of previewed on his story, but apparently played the whole version on Sound 42. So Sound 42 is a Sirius XM radio show, which, by the way, you know I'm in everybody's pocket, so I got to figure out what niggas are being paid. Like, I'm really into this shit. And with me trying to figure out what everybody getting paid, looked like Drake was compensated a good amount because, you know, he's going to be breaking new music here. He's announcing new albums. He's doing a lot on Sound 42. And I'll tell you what the industry been telling me about the whole thing about radio deals. I heard Nicki got 20 million from Apple Music. I heard that Drake had gotten the same from Apple Music in terms of, you know, doing a radio show. That's when, salute to my man Larry Jackson, who, when he was over there, he was giving up very nice deals to people of the culture. So Drake 20 million, Nicki 20 million. And I believe that Wayne may have gotten maybe 15 or 20 or maybe even more. I'm not even sure, but definitely just imagine 15 and up. I don't know the exact number, but I'm hearing numbers that people in the know were also saying. So again, that's what Apple Music was paying. At this point, Apple Music is chilled out on paying the bag. Now, I know they got recently, Apple Music supposedly got, I'll pull this up for you. And I'm sorry, I go on tangents when I just start talking. Apple Music, I think Lotto has that. So this started, so if you're wondering where this Drake song came from, the song is titled, I guess by fans, Rescue Me. I'll give you my opinion on the song. Let me see, let me just pull up Drake Rescue Me. I'm just pull it up. Again, I can't play it again, right? I can't play it again just because we're now on YouTube and all these other platforms. I'll be honest about the song. I think the song is mid. I think that's the reason why Drake dropped it on Sound 42. I think Drake is trying to be messy in his own way. I think Drake knows that he was sending shots at Kanye West. If you don't know, he sampled Kim Kardashian when Kim Kardashian did an episode on the Kim Kardashian show, or the whatever, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I don't know what the fuck it is. There was an episode where essentially she was talking to somebody about her divorce with Kanye, and she was just saying, yo, I didn't get all this far to be unhappy. And she was just talking about her mental state with Kanye. She was not happy. So that's why she was going to go forward with the divorce. And Drake sampled that part. It's kind of weird and interesting with Drake and Kanye. I'm really not sure what the thing is between them, but Drake sampling that part, which is obviously her taking a dig at Kanye, and him sampling it, means he's taking a dig at Kanye. Also, if you listen to Her Loss, he took shots at Kanye. It's weird because I seen Kanye perform, right? Like, did we all not see, like, the weirdest part about all of that is Kanye performs Runaway Drake. And Drake was sitting there crying. Like, Drake was like bawling. Like, y'all remember this? Drake was bawling like, nigga, I don't know, where the fuck was it? Drake cries during Runaway. Like, this is why this whole shit is confusing to me. My bad, I'm sorry I didn't censor it. Drake was crying while Kanye was performing, trying to save his marriage. Then Drake samples the wife, basically. Like, it's kind of odd to me. I don't know what it is. And by the way, I don't think we'll ever know what it is. You know what I mean? Like again, at this point, I thought it was men being men. Then I thought it was, no, Drake explained it. Kanye snaked him. Kanye's producing for Pusha T, and Pusha T exposed that he had a kid. No, I don't even think that's what it is anymore. There's got to be some other deeper personal shit. Like, Drake still kind of looks up to this guy, but he's kind of like competition. Look, Drake is crying. He's fucking balling. Look, eyes wet. Like, look at all this shit. Feel me? My bad. Let me move the notifications. You'll be over here right now. Look. Look, Drake crying and shit like that. Look. Bro, these are real tears. Like, I mean, I know Drake's an actor and everything, but these are real tears. A nigga who's crying while I'm performing the song saying, I want my bitch back, I wouldn't think that he would make a fucking song sampling my bitch, basically saying, I have to leave this nigga. I don't know what's going on with them, I'm gonna be honest with you. And that Larry Hoover thing, I would have imagined that Drake would have, I mean, he made mention to it that he only did it because of like Jay Prince or whatever. But I'm like, it kind of sounds a little fake, right? Like, nigga, you do a concert with the nigga, you dap it up, you hugging, you're crying. And then as soon as y'all dip, like you dissing him again. Like, what's going on? I really don't know, bro. I really don't know. Now, you know Drake my favorite artist. But I'm just judging, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I could be cool with these artists, and I think Drake understands this and me. Like, nigga, I'm cool with you, and like we talk, but I'm still gonna judge this from afar. I don't want to know your inner secrets that the whole public don't know, because that's weird at that point. Like, so nobody knows why you're acting like this, but I gotta just act like it's okay. So no, I don't know why he does this. Honestly, really don't. And that's why for people who might think that, like, you know, I'm being super critical of Drake, because obviously he's still my favorite rapper. It's just that this don't make no sense to me. Why the fuck is he crying and then dissing the nigga or sampling the chick who's divorcing the nigga? I don't know. Look. And then I really think it might be some other shit. Like, maybe I'm looking into it too deep. Maybe this is just constant. Maybe this is just like, yo, the last couple of years of like Kobe being in the league, and like LeBron is like in his prime, and like as much as people are giving LeBron the accolades at that point, it's still like, yo, you do know Kobe ranks high. Like, I don't know if it's that type. I have zero idea what's going on with Kanye and Drake. I really don't know. I really don't know. I thought he put it, like, even when Kanye tweeted out a bunch of shit, or he did like an interview, I thought he put to bed the whole thing that maybe Kim fucked Drake. And I think he said he asked Drake, like, yo, did you fuck him? And he was like, nah. So I would imagine that Drake wouldn't keep poking fun at the Kim thing or keep poking the Kim bear. But like, Drake don't give a fuck. So I'm listening to the song. The song is mid. And what I mean by it's mid is like, yeah, it's a cool song, I guess. But like we waiting for the Drake banger. You know what I mean? We waiting for the Drake, like, oh shit. We waiting for the God's plan. We waiting for like, oh shit, like, damn. We're waiting for the hit. This felt like a cool song, which, by the way, he's gonna have cool songs. So I'm not judging him too much for it. Right? Like, Drake just dropped a phenomenal album with 21 Savage. If you listen to Honestly Nevermind, it was a vibe, right? But then CLB was kind of solid, bro. CLB was pretty good. So Drake hasn't been really missing, if you ask me. But him dropping this song, I think it's him testing the waters. But I'm just kind of wondering, what the fuck? Like, why do this and keep poking at the Kanye thing? There's a cynical mind of mine that says Drake yearns and needs for someone to be against. He needs to have, like, you know, some niggas who operate the best when they could be like, yo, niggas is hating on me. Niggas ain't giving me the credit I deserve. Niggas is blocking me from the spot. So they're good being the underdog. Like, Drake is no longer the underdog. He's just the unanimous favorite. Like, what are you going to say? Oh, yeah, I could be this if I was more conscious. Like, nigga, you're everything. You're the GOAT. Like, well, I'm calling you the GOAT, but some people don't. But you're pretty much a GOAT. Some people do well while operating in the number 2 spot, or seemingly the number 2 spot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's me too. Remember talking to Charlemagne. Charlemagne says, yo, Ak. Like, we were just talking about how we process when people talk about us. And he says, yo, like, he was talking about, like, I forgot, somebody said something about him, and he said, yo, bro, like, why would I give that energy? It's like, I already won. Like, why? Like, I'm good. And I was just like, and it was different because I said to him, I said, damn, I'm like, we handle things differently. I need that. When I see that, even like hearing bum ass Ruri and Millie Mall, like, from the grave mention my name, like it's echoes of Ghost, I'm like, yes, I need that. Because it fuels me, right? If everybody just on my dick saying you're the greatest, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there's like zero, like, my motivation dwindles a little bit. I need somebody to be like, that's why I like Sharp's a bum. Like, you know, like, Sharp's a bum. But the mere fact that he's willing to, like, kind of go at me, I'm like, I bet. Let me just show these niggas, like, just like I'm like Iron Mike when he knocked out niggas, he knocked out the first 30 opponents. In your 80th fight, you want to still try to be that person, right? Like, it kind of gives you a little bit motivation to get up. For me, it definitely, that works with me. I wonder if that's what it is with Drake. I felt like ever since 2013, 2014, Drake being in an adversarial position helped. Meek was getting at him. So after 2013, right, going to 2014, niggas is saying, yo, you too soft, blah, blah, blah. Does a tape with Future. Great. Super amazing tape with Future. Meek jumps out. Yo, this nigga not even writing this shit. Damn. Is our guy a fraud? He's back again. He's against the ropes. He's fighting again. Cool. Back to back. Handle that nigga. Drops like fucking, well, he drops Views, More Life. He just kills everything. Like, he just goes on a fucking run again. Like, oh shit, this guy's undefeated. Right after that, he's about to go into 2018. The Pusha T shit starts. Hit that nigga with a duppy freeze. Like, he's kind of always like in conflict. And like, if you root for Drake, which I do, you realize that when Drake's back against the wall, he does some of the most amazing shit. Like, I still believe Duppy Freestyle laps around the story of Adidon. But the story of Adidon revealed a thing that we didn't know. So I guess you give that credit. But I think Drake out-rapped the nigga. Drake went like, if you think about the Drake era when he was beefing with Meek, everything was a fucking smash. Free Smoke, Summer 16, back to back. The nigga was taking shots on everything possible. What happened, I believe, after the 2018 thing is that it's not profitable for Drake to beef with Pusha T. Pusha T is not even mainstream. So what Drake did, interestingly, even in Duppy Freestyle, he took his aim at Kanye. But then we were all confused. Bro, you looked up to Kanye. You have to make it make sense to us why you're beefing with Kanye. Because we've always looked at Drake as like, oh, people are trying to get at him. Even in Charged Up, when he kind of touched up Jay, and it was like, oh shit, Jay might be taking Meek's side. Like, it made sense. When he started getting at Kanye, we were like, at first, what the fuck? Like, he just produced the beat. He's whatever. But I ain't gonna lie. Just like Kanye does, Kanye did a great job of convincing us that he was the bad guy in that relationship. Like, he just started acting erratic, tweeting out addresses, doing dumb shit. We're like, oh, okay, we get why we're supporting Drake. Now, when they squashed it at that whole little Larry Hoover thing, I was like, okay, this is the very first time we've seen Drake where he has zero issues with people. So if he raps about niggas hating on him or whatever, we're all wondering who, because everybody's a show you love and dick ride you, bro. Who got a problem with you? Right? Now we find out the only one nigga is Metro Boomin, but we'll talk about that later. So, anyway, they squashed the beef, and then now Drake dissed him on like 2 albums. I still don't get it. Now I'm back confused. I'm like, why Drake keep dissing this guy? I don't get it. I don't get it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the song is mid, and what I mean by mid, this ain't like, oh shit, the hit. Like, it's a cool song. Mid, cool. You're Drake. That is cool. It's a cut. It's an album cut maybe, but it's cool. Single, definitely not. The biggest thing we're talking about with the song is clearly the sample, which is a Kim sample. All right. Anyway, let's talk about Drake actual ops. Apparently, Trap Geek did some shit. Was it Trap Geek? I think it's Trap Geek. Was it Trap Geek? No, it wasn't Trap Geek. Wait, who did it then? What the fuck? Give me my phone. My phone died again. Oh, wait, let's turn it back on. YouTube, what's good with y'all niggas, man? Oh, shit. Okay. All right, just give me a second, chat. I'm gonna get into all this shit. Don't you worry. Aubrey fell off. Nah. Yo, Drake is on his 20th year. Like, bro, he shut us up, or he's like answered the calls so many times. Drake's at a point where he could try things. And I believe his track record is so good that we have to be able to say, okay, that wasn't a one, but let him work it out. Oh, people hit me. People said, what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. All right. Give me a sec. Oh, this shit right here. Okay. All right. Somebody told me this was a good video to wreck. $5. Wreck Baby said Lil Wayne versus 50 Cent. Who do you have winning? Lil Wayne mixtape catalog alone will demolish 50 Cent whole career. We got to talk about that. Appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. All right. I think we somebody said fuck that. Ye got to make another album called Daddy Loves You and use the text Drake sent to his baby mom. Yo, that's another thing. Let me tell you, your Drake is a very bold man, yo. Yo, Drake be playing with niggas' wives, knowing his baby moms is literally a chick who used to do porn or softcore porn. Like Drake, this is how I know Drake is paid up in child support. Let me tell you this. For every Teflon man, there's always a weak chick. That is your kryptonite. Anytime you find a nigga you like, damn, there's no way for me to attack him. Look at this woman. Weakest bitch on earth. Unfortunately. So, I'm surprised that Drake's still kind of doing Drake while nobody's attacking Drake's baby moms. So, it is what it is. All right. Somebody said I should slide from Trump. We're going to talk about it. Okay, somebody said Drake said, Axe said Drake named like 1,200 times this stream. Okay, I get it. All right, cool. Let's go to this shit right here. Chat, I'm rolling through topics. I got to spam. We have mad topics to get to. By the way,